In the charming yet occasionally drizzly Scottish park, a peculiar sight presented itself. The honorary Virgin Man, complete with a flowing purple robe and a striking blue hockey mask, sauntered past blooming thistles and cautiously observed the quirky birds attempting awkward landings. As fate would have it, none other than the iconic Chevy Chase rounded the bend, looking entirely out of place, and yet exceptionally Chevy Chase. The Virgin Man paused, his eyes momentarily visible through tiny mask holes, locked on the Hollywood star attempting one of his classic pratfalls. Strangely alarmed, Chevy Chase made a mad dash to his shiny 2023 Land Rover Discovery, revved the engine like it owed him money, and set off at breakneck speed. Not one to be outdone, the Virgin Man summoned his own trusty steed, a Land Rover Defender, and the madcap chase began. Their high-speed antics motored them past lochs and heather-filled hills, echoing with the thrilling, albeit slightly absurd, hum of their vehicles. Entering the quaint small town of Greendale, Chase had himself a close encounter with an oncoming steam train. With a gasp and a swift swerve, he maneuvered around it, only to realize it was a scheduled stationary display. This was, after all, not Hollywood. Destiny cautioned no further when Chevy collided with a charming red postal van, turning it into a jumbled jigsaw puzzle. Undeterred, he hoofed it to the post office, puffing and panting like a sheepdog with an undisciplined herd. Arriving in hot pursuit, the Virgin Man accosted Postman Pat, who was sipping his third cup of tea. "Seen a rotund fellow, bald on top with larger-than-life specs?" he panted. Pat, taking it all in stride, pointed with a spoon-laden hand toward the post office. But alas, inside friskily rearranged envelopes, the Virgin Man found no spirited screen actor. Cautiously, he ventured further into this realm of sordid correspondence. He was swiftly assaulted with boxes by Chevy Chase, who'd found new ways to utilize Amazon Prime deliveries. A brawl ensued. Letters flew, addresses mingled. The post office had never seen such excitement before. In a dramatic turn, the Virgin Man heaved a box filled with lead weights or perhaps unsent tax returns, definitely something heavy, at Chevy, resulting in what could have only been termed as a shocking, unfortunate, purely accidental mishap. Standing over the still form of Chevy Chase, the Virgin Man shrugged, adjusted his robe, and murmured to the echoes of illegal cross-border mail trade, "Good riddance to comedy's last rebel." With that, he left the post office, amidst the backdrop of perplexed patrons, and swaggered back into legend as the unplanned, unwitting warrior of Greendale's most ridiculous tale.